next topic I would like to talk about, but I can't, is the death of Nelson Mandela. And the reason I can't talk about Nelson Mandela is because he has ascended to sainthood. And so if you say anything negative about his youth, they're going to attack you as being a racist. So I won't say anything negative about his youthful beginning as a revolutionary, other than to say that if I were Nelson Mandela, I probably would have done the same thing at that time. In other words, if I were a black living in South Africa, when he was a black living in South Africa, I would have done what he did, if I could have. Or maybe that shocks you, but that's the truth. You see this, you have to see the world through different perspectives in order to see the world at all. If you only see the world through your perspective, you're seeing a very small piece of the prism. Roy, remember in high school you learned that a light can be refracted into many different colors? Remember you had to memorize that for high school, Roy G. Biv? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. I still remember it. Today they teach you to say condom on cucumber. You don't even know what a prism is and you don't know what light is. But when I was a kid, we had to learn that if you refract white light, it breaks up into a rainbow. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. But we're living in such an integrated world that you have to start seeing the world through various colors, if you want to put it that way. Various colors in the spectrum, if you want to put it that way. Or various human perspective, if you want to put it that way. But I will say this about Mandela. It was he and de Klerk, and never forget de Klerk in this puzzle. While Mandela is held up as a peacemaker, and he is, by the way, he was a great conciliator. He brought blacks and whites together. Unlike Mugabe, he stepped down after one term. Mugabe is a monster who gobbled up his nation. Mugabe killed his nation, while Nelson Mandela tried to build his nation. And he joined forces with the white ruler of de Klerk, and they did forge a balance and prevent the great revolutionary bloodshed that was feared. But never forget de Klerk had something to do with that as well. But don't take anything away from Mandela for that. The point is that Mandela was a peacemaker. He did not divide black against white and white against black, unlike someone in this country right now who is doing the opposite of Mandela. And I would only hope that our president, when he goes to the funeral of Mandela, tries to bring back some of that man's greatness and stops being this partisan divider that he has become in this nation.